everybody, I'm going to be your storyteller for tonight. And here are my little babies over here. And those are just like my dolls, but they are trying to listen to me. And let's read our first book. Our first book is Love You Forever. It also has a song. And let me read it to you first. Love You Forever, written by Robert Munsch, illustrated by Sheila McGraw. So, this book is from Love You Forever, remember? So, this one. Here's the story. A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she sang. So everybody, I think you should be familiar to this because it's a song. First, I will make you the words, but I'm gonna teach you the song later. So over here. So she sang, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you will be. Okay, so I'll turn the page. The baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old, and he ran all around the house. This is kind of crazy because he's gonna do a messy thing. He pulled all the books off the shelves. He pulled all the food out of the refrigerator, and he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, "This kid is driving me crazy." That is really funny. Now I'll turn the page. So over here, as you can see, I know that you want to see the pictures over here. So those are the pictures. I'll give you time to see the pictures over here. Okay, so I'm gonna start over. Okay, make sure you're done. But at night time, when the 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door and crawled to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of his bed. And if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, he sang. Everybody who is familiar with the song, you forgot? Okay. I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you will be. So everybody, I hope you can be familiar with the song. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit tough and a little bit funny and crazy. The little boy grew, and he grew and he grew and he grew until he was 9 years old, and he never wanted to come. He never wanted to come for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath. Actually, that's kind of gross of him. When his grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mommy, this is gonna be the very crazy one and a really funny one. Sometimes his mother wanted to send him in the zoo. Why? He's a human and he wants to be an animal. Over here. Okay. So in the picture, do you know what he's doing? She had mud and he used his boots, and then he removed, and he even had mud in his feet. Okay. And over here, this is the most thing that you're gonna like. So over here in this picture, he's sleeping in a mattress already, but he's sleeping by himself because it's in America. Babies sleep like that by themselves. But at night time, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the bed. Just kidding, you girls. The bed, if he was really asleep, she picked up the 9-year-old boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever. I love you. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby, you will be. Then over here, he's really gonna be funny over here. The boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends. He wore strange clothes and he listened to strange music. Sometimes his mother felt like she was in a zoo. Oh, brother. Okay, everybody, you're ready for the next one? But at night time, when the teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked him up, that great big boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, I love you, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you will be. The teenager grew and he grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home and got a house across town. So I'll let you take a little bit of these pictures and you will be surprised by this picture. He already was a grown-up man. So you know who was he? He's not this one, he's not this one, and he's not this one. This is him. The one who's wearing a yellow t-shirt, that's him. But sometimes on dark nights, his mother got in her car and drove across town. So do you want to see the pictures? Fine. If all the lights in her son's house were out, she opened her bedroom window, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed. If that really great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you will be. Well, that mother, she got older and older and older. One day she called up her son and said, you better come and see me because I'm very old and sick. So her son came to see her. When he looked in the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang, I love you forever. I like you for always. But she couldn't finish the song because she was too old and too sick. Then the son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he sang this song. I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you will be. When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. This is gonna be a little bit interesting. Then he went into the room of his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms, and he picked her up in his arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm leaving my baby, you will be. The end.